We live at the dawn of a new space age, an era defined not just by footprints, but by impossible machines, cosmic detectives, and the blueprint for humanity's future. Beyond Earth, the helicopter that defied all odds. Pasadena, 2014. An engineer, Mimi Ong, proposes an impossible experiment. Fly a helicopter ... on Mars. The problem? Mars's atmosphere has 1% the density of Earth's. It's like flying a helicopter at 3 times the height of Mount Everest. The solution required blades spinning 5 times faster than normal, electronics that could survive minus 90 degrees Celsius, and total autonomy. Their first test ... failed. February 2021. A Perseverance rover drops the 2-kilogram helicopter on Mars and drives away. Ingenuity is alone. It must survive the freezing night, or the $80 million experiment is over. April 19, 2021. The command is sent. 300 million kilometers away, Ingenuity is told to fly. But with a 15-minute communication delay, the team on Earth can only wait. Then, the data arrives. Telemetry. And an image. A shadow. It's hovering. Humanity had achieved its Wright Brothers Moment. On another planet, Ingenuity was designed for 5 flights. It flew 72. It became an indispensable scout, proving aerial exploration is not just possible, but practical. Its legacy is already taking shape. New Mars helicopters and a car-sized drone ... Now destined for Saturn's moon, Titan. Part 2. The universe's time machine. It is the most complex, expensive, and delayed scientific instrument ever built. A $10 billion gamble, 100 times more powerful than Hubble. Its 6.5-meter mirror had to fold to fit in a rocket. Its sunshield, the size of a tennis court, had to block heat from the sun, plunging the telescope to minus 233 degrees Celsius. And it was all happening 1.5 million kilometers from Earth. Too far for any repair mission. This had to work perfectly the first time. The launch was flawless. But then came the 29 days of terror. 344 mechanisms that, if even one failed, would doom the entire mission. July 12, 2022. The first image is revealed. Thousands of galaxies. Light that has traveled for over 13 billion years. We were seeing the beginning of time. In just a few years, Webb has shattered our theories. It found massive, impossible galaxies just 300 million years after the Big Bang. It found carbon dioxide on a distant exoplanet. It peered through the dust of the pillars of creation, ... to reveal thousands of newborn stars. Part 3. The Hunt for Planet 9. At the dark, cold edge of our solar system, something is hiding. Astronomers noticed that several distant objects beyond Neptune have bizarre, clustered orbits. The probability of this happening by chance? Less than 0.007%. The hypothesis: a massive undiscovered 9th planet, 5 to 10 times the mass of Earth, lurking in the dark. The search is on. And as the new Vira C. Rubin Observatory comes online, we may soon find a ghost in our own backyard. Part 4. The Perseverance rover. While Ingenuity scouted the skies, its companion, the Perseverance rover, landed in Jezero crater. Why? Because 3.5 billion years ago, it was a lake ... Exactly the kind of place microbial life might have thrived. Perseverance is not looking for life now. It's a historian. It's drilling rock cores, sealing them in ultra-clean titanium tubes, and creating a depot. These are the first samples of another world, collected for a future mission to bring home. And while it drilled, it also breathed. The MOXIE experiment successfully pulled carbon dioxide from the thin Martian air ... and made pure oxygen. The first time we've lived off the land on another planet. A critical step for sending humans to Mars. The private space station era. For 30 years, the International Space Station has been our home in orbit. But it's scheduled to be deorbited in 2030. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of the commercial era. Axiom Space is already attaching modules to the ISS, ready to become an independent station. Blue Origin and Sierra Space are building Orbital Reef, a mixed-use business park in space. Voyager Space is building Starlab, a massive inflatable habitat. NASA's new strategy: stop being a landlord and start being a customer. Meanwhile, China's Tiangong station is fully operational, creating a new independent competitor in the race for low Earth orbit. Part 6. The Artemis Program. We went to the moon in 1969, but Apollo was about proving we could. Artemis is about proving we can stay. Artemis, I was a flawless, uncrewed test. Artemis 2, launching in 2025, will carry 4 astronauts, including the first woman and first person of color, on a journey around the moon, the first to go that far since 1972. But Artemis 3 will be the one, the first human landing in over 50 years. The destination, the lunar South Pole. Why? Because in its permanently shadowed craters, there may be billions of tons of water ice. Water is life support. Water is rocket fuel. And the lander is a monster, SpaceX's Starship. A vehicle so large, it must be refueled in Earth orbit by a fleet of tankers, a feat never before attempted, but one that could change everything. The goal is a permanent lunar base. Learning to live off the land on the moon is the final dress rehearsal for the next great leap. Part 10. The future. The next 20 years will redefine our place in the cosmos. The Europa Clipper is on its way to Jupiter's icy moon to see if its subsurface ocean is habitable. The Dragonfly drone will fly through the thick organic atmosphere of Titan. And by the late 2030s, humans will take their first steps on Mars. These breakthroughs force us to ask the biggest questions. Are we alone? Should we colonize space? Will humans evolve beyond Earth? We are the generation that can reach for the stars, or the last to be confined to one planet. We are made of star stuff, and we are finally learning how to go home. Thanks for watching. If you're as excited about the future of space exploration as we are, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next journey into the cosmos.